Alright, so for number 2, I need to find out the side of f. So I'm going to start by what I have to do. I have to f over sine f equals e over sine e. And then I'll fill in what I know. So I have f over sine 40 equals 7 over sine 50. And now I will cross multiply. So I'll go 2 below, f equals 7 times sine 40 over sine 50, because that is the leftover, so the times in here, and then the leftover, multiplying, then the leftover, which equals 5 point, I don't think you can see that, 5.7 centimeters. And if I check if that makes sense, well, if this equals 7, and this is saying it's 5.7, that looks correct to me. Alright, so this is number 1. I am filming them each separately, then I'm going to put them together in iMovie, so they could be out of order when I put them together, but here we start. So I'm looking for angle C. So I know sine, so this is going to be my formula. I don't know if you can see it over here. Sine C over, well, 10, because that's going to be the line 10 equals sine 90, because angle B is 90, it's a right angle, over 16, and that's going to equal my angle, and I'm going to do the cross multiplication. So I'm going to skip right to that, which is going to look like C equals, I have to do my little sine thing because it is an angle, so I'll put that right there. And then I have 10 right there times sine 90 over 16. So that's going to be my answer. So let me run that through the calculator. That equals 38.6, so round up to, so I'll round that up to 39, I guess. C equals 39 degrees. And does that look correct? It does. If this one's 90, I could see this one being 39. So that's it. Alright, so for this question, I have to find out the side of Q. So I'm going to use sine law. So I'm going to put the side of Q at the top over sine equals R over sine R. Now I sometimes don't have to write this step, but I'm going to. Now I'm going to fill in the information I know, so I still don't know the side, so Q over sine 82, because this is the angle, equals, I do know the length of R, so equals 21 over sine 34. And now I'm going to do my cross multiplication. So that's going to look like Q equals 21 times sine 82 over the leftover, and the leftover is 34. So over 34 let me punch that into the calculator. Alright, so I'm looking for angle K, so I'm going to put through my formula, which is going to be sine K over 11 centimeters, because that's K's side, equals sine 83 for the angle of J over the side of J, which is 15. Oh, actually, I wasn't supposed to put the cm there. And then I'm going to cross multiply like I do for this question, so I'm going to put it through. K equals 11 times sine 83 over 15. K equals K equals 44 degrees, and if I take a look, this equals 83 and this one's 44, it would make this one. Alright, so for question 5, where it gives me no angles, you said in your lesson that it's key to draw the arrow so I know which length I'm working with to put last, so that's what I did. So my equation's going to be cosine A. This one was a O, but I changed it to an A because I thought an O looked like a 0, which was a little confusing. Equals, so it doesn't matter the order here, so 40 squared plus 37 squared minus 31 squared, because that one has to go last because I'm looking for the angle here, divided by 2 bracket 40 bracket 37. So I punch that through the calculator, I get 0.6782. Then when I hit my cosine invert thing, I get A equals 47. So the angle right here is 47. Alright, sorry about this little mess. Made a bad triangle, a little mistake there. So for this one, because I don't have 2 angles, I'm going to have to use cosine law. I think I already said I was doing the questions out of order, doing the ones that I knew first. So I'm going to have to pop it in as, so h squared equals 31 squared plus 23 squared minus 2 bracket 31 bracket 23 times cosine 25 degrees, and then when I toss that through the calculator, which I already did, I get h squared equals 197, and then I have to square root it to get my answer, and h equals 14.3, which round to the nearest tenth, h equals 14. So this side is 14 centimeters.